and you have the video of the beating, and you have had multiple witnesses testify about seeing him beat her. Her friend got on the stand and testified to that. She just had a makeup artist get on the stand and say she saw her after he had beaten her with knots all over her head, a fat lip, a black eye. The makeup artist tried to help her. The assistant to Sean Diddy Combs saying I had to quit because I couldn't take the beatings. Cassie only testified to a few of these. She said it happened regularly, but the prosecution didn't even bring out every beating. It was like all these other people who remember, oh no, there was this beating and that beating and another beating. And what the defense is trying to hang its hat onto is there's testimony from her saying, you know, why didn't you leave? And yes, she did testify, I felt threatened and so on, I was afraid of him, but also she testified and admitted she loved him and she did enjoy the lifestyle. Yeah. She liked the cars and she liked the homes, and the defense is going to try to drive a truck through that. Yeah. They put on Kid Cudi yesterday, this rapper, and separate and apart from the arson charge that he's trying to build, they're trying to build with him. He painted Cassie as not all that great because he suggested she was dating him while lying about the fact that she had left Diddy when she hadn't. Mm-hmm. And he used the word played. She played me. Right. She played me and she played him. Right. And the defense, too, is they're going to try to paint her as like this manipulative, strong, there of her own volition. She loved the car. She loved the lavish lifestyle. She could have left at any time. She arranged the freak off. She called the sex workers. And I just think, yes, that's what they have to argue. But if you look at the greater context of the proof going in on that case, Maureen, it's just so clear that there was an overlying control that he had of her almost from the very beginning.
I think there's no question about that. As for Kid Cudi, it's sort of like, you know, she played me. Okay, well, you're a grown man, you know, and you're in like a very flashy, fast-moving industry. I'm sure she wasn't like your one and only. Mm-hmm. Sorry, okay? And then the testimony he gave about Sean Combs blowing up his Porsche.
This was crazy. Remember when you and I talked about this? It was just a rumor. You know, she had made an allegation in her complaint, her civil complaint, which he settled the next day. But we didn't know if it was true. Mm-hmm. And now you've got the actual singer, Kid Cudi, on the stand. Go ahead.
So months later, they have a summit, Diddy and Cudi, okay? The summit was at the Soho House in LA, okay?
Where everyone has their big summits.
After you blow up my luxury vehicle, let's meet for a cocktail at the Soho House.
It's where
this out like in an elegant way.
Are going soon.
You know, so how bad is it? You know, how bad is it? Now, I believe that the